Hi friends! Recently I disassembled the printer and found a lot of components inside which can be used again for a variety of purposes. If you want to see a video about how I disassembled the printer, what was found and where it can be applied, please write about it in the comments. In the copier has been found many things, but the power unit board has especially attracted me. It is very big and includes several power units, including high voltage. Using these components you can make anything from the charger to the electric shocker. And about the last one we will talk in this video. On the power board we have 5 high voltage converters. Here is beautiful high voltage transformers. At the output of each are a voltage multiplier, a real paradise for enthusiasts of self-made high voltage devices. Let's turn on the soldering iron and take out the components for assembling of a small shocker. You are not satisfied with the quality of self-made printed circuit boards? Order boards on the website of GLCPCB. They are one of the leading manufacturers of printed circuit boards. It's a huge factory specialized in manufacturing of PCB of any complexity and forms with 10 years experience. For the first order, shipping will be free, and most important is that the prices are starting from $2 for 10 pieces. You will get excellent quality of any quantity at the shortest possible time. The link to GLCPCB can be found in the description. At first, I took out one of the transformers. The transformer has 3 windings which are made in sections. High voltage winding has an inductance of 1000 millihenries and resistance is slightly more than a half kilo ohms. 2 others are collector or power winding and basic winding. I have slightly studied the circuit. The transformer is controlled by one bipolar NPN transistor. The resistor of the collector winding is about 0.3 to 0.4 ohm. The base one has a resistance of about 0.1 ohm. Next is a previously mentioned bipolar transistor with a heatsink. This is KSD1408. According to datasheet, the collector current is only 4 amperes and the dissipate power is 25 watts. Also, I unsoldered ceramic high-voltage capacitors from the multiplier circuit. We need 4 pieces. Each capacitor has a voltage of 3 kilovolts and a capacity of 470 picofarads. For my purposes, this is small, but here we have only this. Then I took out diodes from the same multiplier. The diodes are labeled MCE. They were determined by the transistor tester, and judging by the huge drop of voltage, these are diodes with several crystals inside, and therefore they are designed for high voltage operation. I also took a kilo ohm resistor. It will limit the base current of the transistor. The circuit of the simplest electric shocker is now in front of you. Let's quickly collect all and check its work. It works. Discharges up to 1 centimeter. For such a small transformer, it's a very good result. But I tried by sound of these dead tiny dischargers, and I generally like field effect transistors. They always come to the rescue at the right time. I inserted my favorite IRFZ44 instead of a bipolar, and that's what happened. Now you can scare dogs and even hooligans. This option will not work for defense, but beats strongly. Well, if you want to make a really powerful shocker with your own hands, in the description is a link to the video in which I showed the complete process of creating a very powerful electric shocker. Anyway, I decided to put everything in a box. I will give it to one of my friends as a present. At first, all components were set in properly position. Then I took a lithium-ion battery from an electronic cigarette and want to put everything in the box. But then I thought, why not fill it with resin? We will get an excellent trinket with electric shocker. At the output of the multiplier, I put a pair of resistors to discharge the multiplier after the shocker disconnecting. Otherwise, the residual voltage will bite rather painfully. Well, once there is a battery, there must be a charging system. It is built on well-known model with chip TP4056. Only need to reduce the charge current to 130 mA by replacing the transistor R3, which is responsible for charge current. I changed it to 10 kilo ohm. Before filling the resin, all the slots must be carefully sealed. I mean the switch and power connector. Otherwise, if the resin gets to unnecessary places, all the job will be lost. Well, it seems everything is ready. It really becomes a shocker keychain. I hope the future owner should like it, and most importantly, it is with a battery and discharged from USB. That's all today. Is this kind of video useful or not? Judge yourselves. At least I told one of the ways of cultural recycling of parts from the old printer. In the description under the video, you will find all the necessary information, including links to purchase of ready high-voltage blocks. Don't forget to subscribe to my group in Facebook. The link is under the description. Please evaluate this video and wait for the new videos. Have a nice day. With you was Kasian TV.